weekday Simul here on Lee Chess. We're streaming on Twitch. I'm International Master William Paschall. We're playing a 3040 Simul on leechess.org. My handle is Sparkle Horse over there on Lee Chess. We're Slaggy on Twitch. Every time I start a Simul with my OBS broadcasting software, I have to create a new screen for some reason, or window capture. So let me delete this other one, and hopefully we're going to be good to go here. Bring up our camera. We were a little bit behind schedule here, but I had to eat some food really quickly. Didn't want to do that on the stream, so we're good. Royal Python. I've got one player here who's provisionally 2600. Please don't be a computer. No reason to do that, especially not in a Simul. I guess you just got lucky. Crushed a bunch of 2200s. All right, so it's a little suspicious. Anyway, welcome everybody. New hair. Yeah, I look a little like I got attacked by a wild Indian. But I'm good, man. What is your title? Morphetal Fisher? How come your rating difference between Blitz and Bullet is 1000 feature tile? They're analyzing feature tile. I wasn't really concerned about feature tile. He's 2211 actually. But you guys don't have to worry. I'll do all the worrying for you. Alright. Stream should be up and good. We've got camera. We've got 10 players. We need 10 more. So hopefully we can fill up in 5 minutes. I think only once I had to start a Simul with less than 20 players. Let's not jump. People can think what they may. Nice to meet you, Master Sparkle, said Future Tile. What's that? Morphetal Fisher said, what? Morphetal Fisher, I haven't seen you in a while. People can think what they may. Saji is a cheater. I just checked his games. Laris Bug. Alright, guys. 11 players, 9 to go. That is asking for trouble. Sniper is a cheater. Morphetal Fisher, you haven't been here for a long time, dude, and you're immediately like saying that people are cheaters or not. It's a provisional rating. It's possibly he's a master player who's only played. It's based on 10 games, so we can take a look at him. He beat a 2500 in 15.0 classical. Yeah, it's possible he's a cheater. I don't know. See a lot of crazy house games, but you can't really. Does look pretty bad. But that's Crazy House. I can't really judge by Crazy House, but he's beating everybody at 15-0. I don't know, man. I mean, you have to be very strong to win every single game you play. Look, it looks pretty bad for Sniper. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I have to decline the. I think I'm gonna have to decline Sniper. Looks a little bit too weird, man. Sorry. Gonna have to let you out of the Simul. Too suspicious. 2600. Too good for the Simul, man. I'm gonna have to let you go. We've got 14 players. We're gonna let Sniper go, and 2200 out of mine, but 2600. You're either GM or you're using assistants. And I don't see why a GM would want to play in my Simul. So, too strong for the Simul guy. Alright, 14 accepted players. We got 6 more. Murphy Tao Fisher. Yeah, I'll decide whether I play somebody or not. But, yeah, it looks very bad. Not just the crazy house, but he's got unbelievable result in 10 or 11 classical games. So, guys, we got place for 6 more players. We're going to start in 3 minutes, irregardless of how many players we've got. So, I'm not going to play provisional players very much. Future Tal. Future Tal has played 15 Blitz games. But he has a more realistic rating of 2200. I mean, it's not that hard to be 2200. I mean, it's not easy, but it's a human rating. Future Tal said he's only cheated his girlfriend ever in chess, so that's not a very good character reference, Future Tal, but I'll let you slide. So let's get a few more players and we'll start this thing up. I can't really wait too much longer. 2 or 3 minutes. I've got another appointment after the Simul. The Simul takes about 2 hours. Just curious, what's your FIDE rating? I don't know. It used to be 2377, but I lost about 6 or 7 rating points. So it's probably around 2370 now. We're about 100 points off our peak, which was about 10 years ago. But I haven't played much. Have not played much in the last 10 years. So we're not getting any more challenges. A little slow today. I was away for 2 weeks, but last week's Simul was pretty much full. Yeah, I need to advertise a little bit more. Of course, Euro 2016 is happening, you know. I think a lot of people, particularly on the European end here, are going to be watching some football instead of playing chess online. I'm going to start in like 2 minutes. We got 15 players. I'll start with 15 if that's it. G South said, is Lee Chess chat broken? No, it's not broken. Did somebody try to send me, yeah, like 2 minutes. G South, did you try to send me a chat on Lee Chess? Yeah, I'm going to decline the challenge of the 2600. I've played players as strong as maybe 2400 on here, and that's not gone real well. Whether they were getting assistance, I never really suspected. But it seems silly for me to play someone higher rated than myself in a Simul. Alright, so 15 players, guys. Anybody going to join at the last minute? Poland versus Northern Ireland playing now. So Shevaningan might not be playing. Why don't you put me in the Simul? Let everyone decide if I'm a comp or not. I'm just as strong IM, honestly. I don't play here much. Dude, if you were strong IM, why would you want to play in a Simul by another IM? I mean, honestly. You're pretty bored right now. That's alright, dude. It's hard enough for me to play all these players, but I don't need a 2600 player. That's why. Human or not human? Alright, guys. I'm going to start in 1 minute. Okay, guys, we got 16 players. Last call for opponents. If you guys use the chat on the Lee Chess site. It's my Simul chat. We're going to start in 1 minute. It takes about 2 hours, dude. Murphy Tal Fisher, instead of accusing people, though, I think you should just, report them. If you think that they're a computer, just report them to the administrator rather than, make a big deal about it in the chat. Crazy opening. 2340. That's scary enough. I think we played crazy opening before, but it does have a established rating. I'm not going to fear everybody who's over 2200. But we'll let them in. So that'll be about it, guys. We're going to start with 17. Last call for anyone under 2600. Actually, anyone under 2500. I think 2500 we're gonna make a rating limit, of whatever my rating is. Okay, got in. Kumb 092. What is my rating? It doesn't even say my rating. Alright. That's it, guys. We're going to start with 18. Let's go. 18 players. I'm playing black in probably about half the games. Murphy Tal Fisher. Yeah, well, let's just not dwell on it, okay? If you think someone's cheating, report them. But don't start a confrontation. I think everything's good. We got the webcam. We got lightsaber on the wall behind me. Royal Python. Who's giving me some tough games? Lonely Wolf. Lonely Wolf, let's try something different against you. I'm a little bored with Bishop C4 against the Sicilian. Laris Bug, I think we played once before. It was a draw. I love this feature in Lichess that you can click on and see a picture of the game. Maybe last week's Simul Laris Bug. Welcome, guys. If you're interested in chess training, you can send me an email. I'm looking for students. My email is videochesstrainer@gmail.com. If you're looking for free training, you can check out my videos. Instagram played Knight H3. Instagram, I respect that. I've played that played that on occasion. I played it once against an IM in the Hungarian Team Championship. Alright. If you're looking for videos, check out my video chess training site on YouTube. Knight H3. Never really faced it myself with black. You can play C5. We'll just go Sicilian. Why would very strong players want to play here anyway? Exactly, Royal Python. Why would anybody as strong as me or stronger want to play in my Simul? It doesn't really make sense. Alright. I am Sparkle Horse against GM Robin Hood. GM Robin Hood from France is a solid player. He's 2200. What are we doing? C4. John Frank. I've sworn off playing provisionals in rated games, but I don't mind a Simul or a casual game. Sparkle Horse. Saddest Troll. Saddest Troll, it's not Chess 960. So D4. We got a good mix of E4 and D4, hopefully. ILG 7-1. A lot of new names. A guitar player. Alright. C6. And then Murphy Tal Fisher, you've been absent for a long time here, man. What's the story? 2100. Future Tau 007. He's 1500, but it looks like he's got a blitz rating of 22. It's a little strange. And Constant Change is another player we've played before. We have a good score against them. Not too many games, 5 games. It would be fun to do a 960 Simul. Yeah, actually, okay, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. I don't think we get quite as many players. Maybe. GM Robin Hood. I played the Rachmanov variation. Cube 092. I'm going to try something like the King's Indian attack there. Normally I only play that against d5. Francisco 984 from Espanol, from Spain, or speaks Spanish. Actually just speaks Spanish. We don't know where he's from. Future Tal. I feel better when people are speaking in the Twitch stream. Anonymous players that we don't really know. Alright, so c6, bishop c4. But I have to be honest, guys, we haven't had too many problems with people cheating in the Simuls. I see it occasionally in my weekday stream in Blitz. But I can only recall one or two instances of anybody who was like cheating in the Simul concretely. Now ILG, I'm going to play knight c6. It seems like if you play knight c6 you get bishop b5, but if you play d6 in the Sicilian, Triman 1000. If you play d6 in the second move Sicilian, it seems like you get bishop c4 for sure. The Michael Adams variation. NF5 and wins. I like this. I like this name. So, well, let's just play d4. Hello, Master. Hello, guys. Welcome to Twitch. Crazy Opening 2340. Crazy Openings from Hungary. I see. He's got the solid classical rating, but the lower blitz rating. Crazy Opening, Crazy. Crazy Opening, do you want to, like, admit that you, like, know me in real life or anything? You guys may or may not know that I live in Budapest. I've been here for 14 years. So, did I say 14 years? I'm at 12. But I have been here, you know, a lot before that, too. So we could... It probably adds up to almost 14. Constant Change. Playing my friend's favorite variation. D4, C5. What's that? CS Swift said, how do I join the Simul? I want to play. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't, like, take late join. We need to talk to Thibault about that. I think it's a really good idea to take late entries in Simuls. That's something he could definitely work on. Anigimi, Old Indian, closed Sicilian against Laris Bug. Well, guys, with black I need to work on my d4 openings, and with black I need to work on my d4 openings. That makes sense. And with white I need to just play more like d4. I think more d4 instead of just c4 and knight f3. Against Francisco we're playing an aggressive kind of King's Indian. ILG goes open Sicilian. We don't get too many of those. And Lonely Wolf playing a weird line. ED, bishop c4 against the Caro Khan. So he just does bishop c4 maybe no matter what. Cube 092. Future Toss says yesterday Magnus beat Naka from a losing position. Those things tend to happen in Blitz and Rapid Chess. Yeah, I didn't really look at any of the games. Maybe I'll get around to it. I haven't had too much time. Royal Python probably playing a Slav. Okay, now Constant Change plays the Clarendon Court defense. They call it. I know there were some English players that popularized this for a while. I've even seen Elvest play it. Saw Elvis play it somewhere, but you know, I'm not sure there's like a definite refutation to this. I can't recall what I did. I think I faced it once. CS Swift. Treeman plays bishop b4 against the English there. And we've got bishop f4. Crazy opening. I'm vaguely getting a feeling like... Are you somebody from my Hungarian chess team? He played the London system. Everybody plays the London system on my team, so... He must be someone I know. Sort of... Okay, so d5 here. Guys, we have a little extra time because we have to play all these boards with our clocks running. It's not easy. Future Tal. Lonely Wolf here, maybe kind of just losing a tempo. Bishop b5 check. I'll just play it safe with bishop d7. Yeah, guys, I just decided to pass on the 2600. We'll let him get an established rating and see if he continues to not be labeled a computer. I don't see why he would want to play in my Simul if he was 2600. Queen c2. So it's a kind of Leningrad Dutch. Wonder if I should just play e4 here. It's tempting to play e4 against constant change. Let's try it. Maybe I'm asking for trouble. How's our yeah, our ping is a little bit slow. I'm not liking that too much. We're at 82. Feels like our ping is a little bit slower than usual. The boards are kind of taking a while to load up. Guitar player with bishop d3. Okay, this is a very old variation of the Caro-Kann there. Not considered really dangerous. Nf5 and wins. Played f5. Well, you're not going to be able to play nf5 if you have a pawn on f5. So, future Tal, yes. Strange things will happen. Let's try a little c5 action against Crazy Opening, who plays the bishop f4. That's really exciting, Crazy Opening. I have the utmost respect for people who only play the London system with white. Like my teammates. Future Tal, King's Indian. And then here against Lonely Wolf, I guess we'll take with the queen. Not to put our knight on a silly square on d7. So Saddest Troll, we've got a couple Stonewall Dutch type positions. But Saddest Troll, we can play bishop g5. Beliavsky's favorite gambit line. And Treeman played a5 here. That's a move that I actually condoned and have recommended on occasion. It makes sense. I mean, why not? This move is totally valid in the Bogo India and other situations. I think a5 makes total sense. Maybe I should take and play b3 or something. Okay, London system everywhere. c4. He's going to play f4 later, knight f5, of course. The good old closed Sicilian. The bane of our existence. When I go from board to board, that's where I started to feel like there was some lag going on. When I go from board to board, there's like this pause, and the board's just like empty for a few like milliseconds like that. You guys watch. When I switch boards, knight h3 from Instagram, which is not yet a closed Sicilian. This is the knight h3 game. Okay. So it could become a closed Sicilian. If I should play like e5, I don't really like that pawn structure. Maybe play like d6 and e6. Try to sort of embarrass the knight on h3. See that pause, that empty board there? Against constant change, we got the weird Clarendon Court. I'm gonna try to like trade white squared bishops there. Francisco. I'm playing the King's Indian with knight a6. An old favorite of mine. f3 against future Tau. Future Tau says, suppose white waits to move the f1 bishop for black to take on c4 to Queen's Gambit decline, not to lose a tempo. Black also takes a tempo for black to take on c4. Now white will lose a tempo if he moves the bishop twice. Where is this coming from, man? And f5 and wins. Alright, this is a reverse Stonewall type position. Or Stonewall, if you'd like to call it that. Bishop g5. That pause there makes me feel like there's definitely some lag going on. Yes, I did get a haircut. They're not going to call me, what is it? The character from Shrek anymore? Lord Farquaad? We're going to stop with the Lord Farquaad jokes. It was really, really hurting me very deeply. Knight c3, c5. Notice the beard is gone too. One fell swoop. We've changed our image completely. But Future Tau, why are you telling me that? I'm just wondering, where does that info come in to the situation at hand? Royal Python. It's a kind of Slav Queen's Gambit. And then here, this thing with constant change. So, I'm trying to play against his white squared bishop. Trying to create some kind of weaknesses on the white squares. Knight f5 and wins. I played b3. Treeman played c5 now. Unopposed bishop pair. Closed position though. And an ILG is a player I've never played with before. Getting our favorite Rouser on. Knight f3. This is a very popular move. This knight f3 thing. Very popular move. Not a very exciting position, Lonely Wolf. Compared to your usual, like, bishop takes f7 on move 3. Well, I guess Instagram is going to have to sort of transpose to close Sicilian by force at some point here. Guys, we're going to chat quite a bit here in the beginning, but once the time starts to be a factor, I'm going to quiet down and really focus on the games. Against Francisco, I'm going to play something a little bit different. Bishop g4. Kind of Wojciech idea. I talked about this in the stream the other day. On a weekday stream, we're streaming, guys, Monday to Friday. At the moment, we're streaming Monday to Friday, 10 to 12:30 CET. Blitz and Classical here with commentary. Now, John Frank, the provisionally rated player, speaking Russian. Well, we can play e4 and transpose to a kind of position that arises. A lot of different stuff. g3 is much more like standard. Look at that pause between games. GM Robin Hood, mainline English. And now NF5 and wins played bishop d6. And I wonder, what should I do here? Well, I'm not afraid of d takes c4 there. That's not a Queen's Gambit. Morphy Tal Fisher, you from Turkey? No. Okay, no, Morphy Tal Fisher is like Serbian or something. Knight takes d5 and queen b3. A friend of mine lost a game with with black in this the other day, last week, in Zalakarosh. I think that's a pretty reasonable line for white to play. What's up with this position? Knight f3. Murphy Talfisher, where have you been, man? We used to see you all the time on the stream, but it's been a while. This is a much better time than the normal weekday streams. You mean like for having a good time, or like time like a much better time control for you personally? Saddest troll, we're avoiding the Cambridge Springs defense. Now there goes Only Wolf. He's playing Crazy House again with knight g5. He's probably going to sacrifice on f7. I wonder if I should just provoke him to do it here with h6. Clearly Lonely Wolf plays too much Crazy House. h6 just provoking him to do it would be interesting. What if he retreats to like knight h3 though? I'm afraid in that instance, then I kind of end up wasting time. I'll just play a solid move. He means the stream time. Guys, by the way, we're usually here till about 8:05 with this time control. Guitar player, I need to get my pieces out here. Capablanca, look at that delay. I didn't have time to make coffee. I had a Pepsi instead. Caffeine is caffeine, right? Against d5, I never really decided like what the best move is for black here. I played a5, knight a6, bishop e7, and g6, amongst other things. c6 is probably a move for black too. But I don't really like weakening my queen side. Let's just play a nice quiet move, bishop e7. Guitar player Brett says he prefers fast games because he's an impatient individual. Well, chess is the ideal game for impatient individuals. Alright, so d takes c4 now from Kumb. And I'm just trying to remember, you know, the other player may have left the game. Well, I'm not in a hurry to claim victory. If a4, knight a6, knight a3, knight c5, knight takes c4. a4. Have looked at that. Thinking. Knight a3 right away is certainly a move. I guess knight a3 right away was what I was analyzing in the woodshed, as Emery Tate would say. Good old Emery Tate. Fond and strange memories I have of you. Rook to e8. Yeah, 91 now. Probably my favorite line there. Francisco calling my bluff. Giving up the bishop pair. We've got a representative of the Horde. There's not too many representatives of the Horde. What? What's going on? We got it. What is going on here? Oh, okay. It's like a team trolling here. Oh, I didn't notice. Okay. For a second I thought we had team trolling, but it was just one guy. Yeah, it's pretty hard when I'm playing 20 players to police the chat, but generally speaking, you guys are, it's pretty nice. For some reason, the Simul streams are usually a little bit nicer with less trolls and whatnot. So my guard is usually a little bit down. But anyway, CBM 95. What, Future Tile is in Budapest too? You're from Budapest too? Nice to meet you. missed something. Anybody a shogi player? I don't know. I'm getting some volunteer work done for the Boy Scouts when I enjoy the chess stream. Yo, it's early in the AM there. Sorry for the trolls, guys, but it's like modern world, so guess we can't avoid it. On F5, my knight here against guitar player doesn't really get in the game. I mean, might get kicked off of F5. Against Anagimi, I'm gonna play it like it's one of my Bogo Indians. I've been getting so much on the stream of lately. A Treeman. Treeman, I don't know what to do here. Well, I'm going to play knight f3. If you play e4, then good luck with the long diagonal. And, yeah. c6 neutralizing the f3 bishop. Guys, we're going to get down to that point. Crazy opening with queen c1. Wonder who crazy opening is. Some maniac from my chess team here in Hungary. We need to not give importance to the bad guys, definitely. There's a lot of bad people in the world, dudes. So, keep that in mind. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Nothing against the horde. Alright, so now we got some squares, man. Constant change. I'm looking for squares. Knight e2. And guitar player. What are you trying to do over there? You going to play b4 on me? What if we play c5 first? b2 to the proverbial punch. If I don't play c5, I mean, he's going to play b4 and shut it down. So I think it's really important for me to do that there. And Larisburg did a kind of unusual thing. He opened the A file, one of these closed Sicilians. Saddest troll. This game is symmetrical to the other one I have. Symmetrical. Identical would be a better word now. Future Tal. Knight d7. And against knight d7, it's a weird order of moves. Against knight d7, I guess bishop g5 maybe loses some of its energy. Morphetal Fisher said he played the opening like an idiot. Check to the king. What's up, man? Thanks for not being part of the horde. So Anagimi, we've got. Yeah, this is not really a Bogo Indian because your knight's not on d2, unfortunately. It's just a GDI. GDO. GDIO. Goddamn independent opening. Alright, knight f3. Maybe at some point we want to play for... I'm going to play this like I did against Erdos Victor. I'm up a tempo here, at least, over the Erdos Victor video. Guys, check out Video Chess Training on YouTube. We had a lot of hits for the Victor Erdos video, so hopefully you guys like that one. You guys like watching me lose. That must be the secret. I'm going to put up more games on my channel where I lose. And then we'll get lots and lots of hits now. Kumb played bishop e6 now. And then if I play knight g5, what's going on? Knight g5, bishop d5, e4. This looks standard to me. Check to the King says he appreciates my time on Twitch. I'm glad you do, man. Do my best to keep it going as long as I can. We need support from you guys. We're getting a little bit under pressure from Tree Men here. I don't know if I want to allow him to play e4 or not. Although maybe queen c2 could be considered. I'm just going to play d3 quietly. So we're down to 25 minutes, guys. I'm not going to be able to pay too close attention to the chat over there. I think that cola is giving me hiccups. Queen f6. Yeah, what did I expect? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe g3 at some point. We could play a kind of, turn it into a kind of Catalan. And now Francisco 984. We're headed for Wojciech land. Put some pressure on the center. Man, that's a long time. And then against constant change, we've got the massive knight coming into e6. Just gotta be good for white. Now Instagram with a knight h3, close Sicilian. I did a video like on my YouTube channel quite a while back. I wonder if f5 is a threat here. Not really. I can't imagine he can just do f5. There was a Chinese 2650. I don't remember which one it was. There's so many strong Chinese players, but he busted the knight h3, close Sicilian on somebody in the early part of this year and just killed them. That's a line I recommended to a student, a high school student, like 15 years ago, and he played it quite a lot. Bishop e3. Well, I'll just develop now at this point. Yeah, you like watching me lose. Mainly only to me. I like the other day when I hung mate. Bishop takes c3. Big decision here, guys. D or B. I think I'm supposed to take with the D pawn at this stage. It's basically become a Rossolimo reversed. And then crazy opening with bishop d3. He's kind of inviting pawn forks down the line there. Alright. No big deal. Hedgehog. And future Tal with the weird defense against the Zamish. Morphy Tal Fisher. Oh, okay. I can't recall this now. Am I supposed to take with the queen and make you play f6? I feel like I had a game against somebody else with this recently. Royal Python, we played the same line as we have against Saddest Troll. The slight difference that we didn't opt for a Catalan type of setup. Now guitar player changes the position. If I take with the knight, he has some kind of weird tricks. Knight takes c5. Because I have to take with the bishop here. I wasn't really planning on that. Looks like a good position for guitar player now. He's getting better and better. G4, f5, kind of necessary there. Maybe I need to play queen c2 around here. I'm not sure g3 was a good idea against Saddest Troll. Maybe it's not a big deal. Feels like I might be ending up wasting some time, though. There's bishop e4 check. You could take and play bishop e4 check. It feels really awkward to me. Man, I don't know. Queen b3. Stopping bishop b4. Alright, I gotta speed it up a little bit. Today I might have a second video to watch. You're gonna beat me again today. Well, I was planning on taking with the knight on c5, but it looks like you have some kind of tricks there. Lonely Wolf playing Crazy House. Wow, I've never seen this before. Queen d7. CUMB. Well, most likely, I mean, this might turn into some kind of... I guess this is going to turn into some sort of... And is knight a6 a problem there? Could be. Not really. Alright, so Morphe Tau Fisher. I don't remember if we played this before. I did with somebody. Against Larisbug, we've got kind of normal position with the A file open. I'm not really sure who that benefits. And then Morphe Tau Fisher, sorry, Guitar Player with knight to B5. Hyper dynamic move. Really? Knight B5. Wow. What if I take and play King E7? I mean, yeah. Take and play King E7. You got some F file action, but your structure is really bad. Crazy opening. This is a really crazy opening here against constant change. Hey guys, I gotta speed it up a little bit. I should have exchanged against knight f5 and win. I should have exchanged on d5. Wow. Alright, so rook fd1 from Francisco. Pretty much slowing down my counterplay. That looks like a really good move for white. Really good move. Maybe a5 is interesting here. Grabbing some space. Looks kind of weakening though. I'm concerned if I don't do anything that white might have b4 and just start taking all the space on the board. I do have b5, then c5. b5 looks really, really bad here actually with bishop on f3. Crazy opening took back with the D pawn, the E pawn on D4. I'm always happier to see that. Creates a little bit of dynamism. Dynamism is good. I never thought I'd live to see the day when the London system was a trendy opening. You know, that's sort of unbelievable. Anigimi. I guess knight a6. Get that guy in the game. Knight a6 perhaps. Or bishop g4 is also interesting here. Bishop g4 pinning the knight. Let's try this experimental kind of move. Constant change, king f7. And I'm just going to castle. Lonely Wolf. a3. Seems a little out of his element here. h6 from GM Robin Hood. I think that's probably like standard stuff to stop bishop g5. And like a really, really normal position. Against tree men, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. We do like the Mihai Suba and try to open up the two bishops eventually. Alright, Royal Python. This is a normal-ish position. Dynamism at least sounds cool. Yeah. I just stopped White from playing d4 in that closed Sicilian game. Morphe, Tal, Fischer. It's a good collection. Tempting to play e4 here. But e3 looks a little safer somehow. To watch for bishop b4 tricks. I could just play a3 to rule that out forever. Not really sure what to do. h3? Alright, this is a solid move. It's pretty modest, so I think e3 is too slow there. I'm going to probably regret that, but whatever. Alright, Future Tau, we're getting kind of low on time, guys, so lots of tough games today. Lots of tough games. So knight f5 and wins. It gives me a second chance to take on d5. It's probably a good thing for me. The good old London system. I love the London system so much. Okay, my queen is just silly on b6 there. Francisco. And then bishop, now h3, so if I play bishop h5, what are you going to do? You're going to go crazy with g4? I don't know, this is not going to happen. I'm just going to play positionally here. Lonely Wolf, d4. Knight on g5. Man, you are a weird player, Lonely Wolf. Very, very strange player, dude. The knight on g5. What do you call that? It's like a fishing pole type of thing. Alright. I'm not going to weaken my king side for you. Now, Cumb lets me double up his pawns. I don't think that's good. GM Robin Hood. Knight e7. I think I'm playing black in a Rossolimo here. Bishop problem. Supposed to do e4 or something? I guess e4 is okay. Seems weird to block my bishop, but I kind of need some space in the center. And Treeman hung a piece. A good idea to trade white square bishops, but not the right spot for it. But I have to say I need all the edge I can get, because the time starts getting low and life starts getting unpleasant. Maybe I should play f6 against Guitar Player here. It's going to be important to take away that d6 outpost from his knights. Against Royal Python, we're possibly close to some kind of theoretical position. And King h1 against constant change. Yeah, that should be fine. Got a wonderful pawn structure here. Need to get my bishop out. Yeah, let's waste our entire life trolling people on the internet. Sounds like a good use of time. I thought chess was a waste of time sometimes, but man, there are a lot more stupid things you can do with your time. Rook e1 And the e7 pawn, always a problem here. Crazy opening. You're crazy, man, with the London system. I mean, that is some really risky stuff you're playing. You really ought to tone it down. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. So, no longer do I have to fear this knight coming to d6 against guitar player. And this was the plan against Annie Gimme. Give me that dark squares. Knight f5 and wins. Practical move, sir. Alright. How about knight b5? Does that make any sense? Not really. Maybe just knight a4? None of the above. Excuse me, none of the above? Bishop f4 trading dark squared bishop. How about that? We'll have the pawn structure from hell there, but at least my bishop will be good. GM Robin Hood moving toward the king side like it was the... I don't know, like it was the Joko piano. Crazy openings on... He's smiling. Crazy, man. The London system. That's kind of risky, isn't it? The last time I heard, take your life in your hands when you play that stuff. Or just leaving this knight on g5 to do its crazy house thing. And then against Francisco, man, he's all business. He's all business. Trying to get a grip on the dark squares against Francisco, but he's not having any of that. Get this setup. Super solid. Can I play b5? Not really. I'm just going to lay back and see what he's going to do. We're kind of getting low on time, as I said, guys. So now, knight eviction from b5. That guy's reminding me of the c3 Sicilian a little too much. So far, everything's good. We've got f4. We're up a piece. Peace out. That was the plan anyway. Bishop f5. No. No, no, no. Bishop takes g5, maybe. Keep it simple. No knight for you on g5. Now knight d7. And the uber close Sicilian. Suddenly had a terrible, terrible fear. Bishop e7, rook e1. John Frank taking his time there. Alright. Now bishop e3, knight e3. Knight e3 is kind of the plan. Or just f4. King h2. You can never go wrong with king h2. Hanigimi going with the full-on... What am I to do there? I mean, h6? That's silly. Is h6 just bad? Yeah, I should just take. Alright. We're a tiny bit better against guitar player. He's not taking his time. Yeah, this is a kind of classic personality thing. Guitar player does not like to take his time. Now against constant change, we have the threat of f4 hanging over the position like a cloud. I don't really want to see a knight on e5 there. Let's just keep it flowing. Try to keep it flowing here. We gotta get it moving. We got 15 minutes on my side, and we're gonna grab pawns when we get the chance. I'm not a materialist, but I'm not afraid to take material when offered. I'm not afraid to call your bluff. Rook b8. The super flexible setup from Future Tal. Refusing to do anything. Man, what am I supposed to do with that? How do I deal with that? I guess knight c1 or knight g3, huh? Knight c1. Staying in the queenside vicinity. Gotta leave the tension. Knight f5. No knight on g5 for you. Doubling up. Got a good king. Got a good structure. Pretty good structure. Morphy Tau Fisher. Well, that's kind of a cheap shot. e5. It's looking like a semi-Tarash, like a pretty good semi-Tarash. Now a3, b5. Is b5 on here? Ooh, the c6 pawn looks... It looks grotesque. Maybe e5 was my plan. e5. Not really sure. Francisco, you're shutting me down. Super solid play. If I play e5, takes. Yeah, I can do e5, I guess. Not in love with the position, but I'm going to play it. Whoa, grabbing the wrong pawn there. Better structure, Robin Hood. Now the d6 pawn looks kind of vulnerable. He's going to play d5. Bishop a3. What's up there if bishop a3? You're going to just undouble my pawns? I don't know, man. Alright. First I'll play this. Try to stop you. 12 minutes. Royal Python just leaving his queen on f6. Could have played knight e4 there. There was a check, I think. Knight e6. If I take on e4 first, he's got the queen coming over. Okay, knight d5, Instagram, that looks okay. Don't really want to open up too much attacking potential. Take away the g5 there. ILG with the weird rouser set up here, trying to kill me with like queen h5 or something. You know, Lonely Wolf be sacrificing a bishop there. I got the double fianchetto in the London system. It's a place to start. Good pawn formation. Okay, fc1 maybe. Don't need anything on the f file. I'm not really worried about my f file. Guitar player, bruh. Guitar player. Excuse me. Not to be confused with guitar player, bruh. The deceased. I want to bring my king up. Will I give him too much counterplay? Oh well. Royal Python after William trained me. I like to play you sometime, troll. Alright, guys. What's up, man? He's going to try to double down on the A file. Oh, no. No. Alright, we've got Lonely Wolf under control here. He's under control. Under our control. 2 knights against bad bishop and knight. It's a happy place to be. I could just take that bishop at g7. Will always be better. I am sorry to give up my knight, but what can I do? And now here against Francisco, if I take, He could take with a knight. Then I could play like knight e6. There's a case to be made for playing c5. It's ugly, white's better there. But it's pretty closed. Just in case I get attacked along the G file, we've got to move it, right? But very, very carefully. Crazy opening, man. It's just too crazy for me. Knight D2 now. Man. What can I do? Centralize my pieces. And then the idea was B3. Not sure if this is good. Rook takes. Up a piece against tree men. Uh-oh. GM Robin Hood, what are you trying to do over there? You're going to attack me? I have bishop A3 now. Do I not? ILG. Got the full-on rouser thing going on here. Bishop G7. I don't know about bishop G7. F5. F5 also no good. You could do something like rook G8 here. I guess E6 is kind of the most logical. Alright guys, we're an hour into the Simul. We've got an hour left, basically. Guitar player sacking a pawn. That might be his last pawn sack. Now knight F2. Alright, just gonna hang out. Instagram. Now queen D8. Sadistrol really uses the time, but I've said time and time again that I do advocate that. D4 here. Locking down the structure forever. Let's do it. Guitar player said not sacking. Clarifying the situation. Morphy Fisher. Not clear for if Morphy Fisher is sacrificing something or not either. Well, it is. It is a concrete pawn sack of some kind. Should I just play D5? Oh, man, he's going to win my queen. He's threatening to win my queen again, man. Leave my queen alone. If I take, you take, I take. I just castle here. Man. Castles, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn. I mean, I have to stand better there, no? It's like wide open. Bishop takes c6, bishop takes c6, takes e5. Alright, let's do it, man. When in doubt, be materialistic. Alright. Down to 9 minutes. He said not sacking. What do you mean you're not sacking, dude? If that's not a sack, what is? Larry Spug, I was afraid of e5 or something. I don't know. I was afraid of ghosts there. Okay. F5 he goes with. Just castle, let him attack me on the king side? What am I supposed to do? Knight d4? Actually, D4 is reasonable. Oh, I should probably simplify here against Lonely Wolf. We're slightly better. I am taking his horrible bishop, but it leaves him with a weird structure. Crazy opening. Very original. Now my knight's on the wrong square. First of all, guard to e7. Wow. Constant change. Actually, I don't have to take on passing, but it looks like the right move. Double-edged. Alright guys, I just gotta move fast now. Knight e4. Bishop takes e4. What? I'll just take on d6. Shevarding is probably watching soccer. I would agree that that's the most likely scenario. Mostly anybody, I mean. Most sensible people in Europe are watching football now. Alright, guys. It is like one of the biggest sporting events in the world. It's not a big deal or anything. Kind of like the Super Bowl. So this was your big idea, guitar player, bruh? To play knight e4? Well, yeah, there's something to be said for that. Should I sack the exchange here? I guess there's definitely justification for that. Two strong pawns for the exchange. Need to reorganize. A lot of tough games today, guys. Morphy Talfisher sacking a pawn. Kuhn played rook f7, but I don't think that's the best square. Alright guys, we're down to 7 minutes or less, so I gotta just move really fast on all boards, wherever possible. Just play blitz, basically. What's up? F5? Oh, there's a check there. I see. This will sack an exchange against guitar player who's used no time for the entire game, which is kind of weird. That's actually not weird. He does that. He doesn't really use his time. Alright. Now, huge position here against CUMB. Man, this guy's headed for my d5 square. That's a no-no. You're not going to d5 with the knight. I mean, I'm going to chop it off if you do. And then, wow, Queen e2. What's Queen e2 about, Instagram? Allowing me to play knight d4 at some moment? Get the teamwork going, Rex. What do you mean teamwork? This is not about teamwork. That's not fair. No. Teamwork's not cool. My last move, king. King there, rook. My queen back in the game. Maybe. Stop b4. Yep. Alright. Rook e3. Rook e3, slightly bizarre. Square. Rook e8. A4 from ILG. No. Now queen d6. He's trying to do f4 there. Trading queens against Anagimi. Trying to trade queens. I guess I'm not actually trading queens. I have knight d5. I play knight d5 here. Francisco's been tough. Wow. Is this a piece sacrifice Instagram? Wow, that's pretty tricky. Bishop takes d5. Bishop takes g6. Alright, I'm gonna take it. You guys don't have to move fast because I have to move fast. We've got an hour, almost an hour left in this Simul. I guess e6, kind of asking for it. Knight d5. Not sure. G5. Wow. No time for thinking for me. Rook there. Anyway, I needed an open file. He's got lateral moves with the rook. John Frank used all his time in the opening. Francisco's super solid. Quite a lot of reasonably strong players. I think so, man. I think this is pretty strong for a Lichess Simul. Definitely like one of the stronger ones you might see. I don't know about this. About 92. Let's defend a little bit. Future Tal, wow, why am I down to 5 minutes in that game, dude? Why am I down to just 5 minutes just against Future Tal and nobody else? Is that a little strange, or is it just my imagination? It seems strange to me, like, why against one particular player I'm suddenly down to so little time? Wow. 4:18, I'm dropping on all boards? Like, I didn't use that much time. Wow. That's pretty weird. Why am I like so low on time? Thought I had like 6 minutes. I guess I'm not paying attention. All right. Need to pay closer attention. Pay closer attention. pay. The word is pay. Alright. Off for a draw there. Maybe claim a draw, actually. No time to think. Wow, G4. Okay. Gonna stay centralized. You guys need to take your time more, though. You know, I mean, this is happening sometimes, but it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'll get into like massive time pressure across the board because like nobody uses their time. It's kind of awkward. We have the crazy house type sacrifice. I just have like 5 seconds to move. Oh, I just dropped a pawn against future tile. Great. That's good. Oh, man. Made a strange move against that guy there. All right. Trimman not giving up. Yeah, 36 minutes in a lost position, guys, is a bad sign. That means that you're supposed to be taking more time on your moves. Crazy opening. Too much playing for time here, guys. You guys need to play chess. That's what the point of this is. Not to try to flag me, you know. To give you guys a chance for a good game. It's very disappointing to see people... everybody playing for time. G takes H. It's good for me. Almost every board, dude. I have a huge time disadvantage in a good position. Queen D3. Homie here. Draw is okay for me, Francisco. You played a good game. Royal Python, very stubborn. Slightly better there. Whoa. Maybe Maybe I should have done that. Shouldn't have traded. Well, we got another pawn with check. Guitar player. Ace in point. Clumb has left the board. Here against crazy opening. Bishop b7 or take. Because I have to play bishop b7. Have this move. It's nasty. Take your time. Just castle. Rook f8. Like rook f8. Oh man, this. Alright, whatever. We got 4 minutes. 3:21. Why do I have 3:21 on one board and 4 minutes on another board? Not really understanding why that is. Alright. One offered me a draw. Well, you should have played e5 there, future Tal. That guy's got to go, I guess. No time to talk. Only action. I don't know what I'm thinking about here. Okay. I think that's King D4 I played, but I couldn't tell. Yeah, all right. So now we go all the way in. Right. Now what? Queen C6? No. Rook C8? Maybe the other Rook C8. Not sure what royal plays. He's just saving his queen there. Okay, now I'm surprised by that. John Frank took back with the pawn. Maybe stubborn to take back with the piece there. More stubborn. Tremendous Catalan against CUMB. Alright, rook there. Trading pieces. First I'll grab this. That's check. And then b3. Maybe I could play h6. There's another one where that one came from. Don't worry. Should I play knight f6 here or what? Bishop f8. Guys, no time. Sorry I can't answer your chats. 96. Alright. Oh, you win the exchange there. Oh, no big deal. You're just here. Queen c7. Still somehow have 4 minutes left. Rook d6. Defending like a phenom. CUMB. Really insipid structure. I don't know about bishop g5 there. Maybe I should have played bishop f4. See, now Royal Python, king h8. Like, what is that about? What is that about? That's like just making a move. Laris bug. Here I have, yeah, I would have d5, but I can't play it. Fantastic. Still pretty solid against crazy opening. Oh, man. Just have to play h4 here. Now his rook, pretty awkward. g6. Knight f6. I don't mind opening the file there. I don't think there's a lot of danger. I could take on e4 here. Yeah, I don't want to open up this position for Royal Python, really. Maybe I should have taken, I don't know. Knight h6. We need to probe a little bit more. Naka lost again to Magnus. Got a report there. Well, that's always good to hear. g5. Okay. ILG. I think I'm going to move back here. Now, things have changed a little bit. Interesting game there. Knight e7. Keep the bishop outside the pawn chain. Rook f3. There's a lot of passed pawns here. It's legitimately dangerous for white. Too dangerous, I think, to survive. We've got a lot of good positions. This one's a little sketchy. I've got to be careful. I have to make a safe move here. Very safe move. e5. E5, scary. All right. Rook E2 from crazy opening. I can't play B5 here. Very good. Knight at E5. Most positions are very good. Got this check. I wasn't sure what the follow-up is. We don't have much against Troll, I guess. He's really hanging in. Notice using his time, and he has a pretty good position. There might be something to that, believe it or not. Really like my king side in that game. Alright. Bishop f4. Looks like my bishop runs out of squares. And then knight b2 from Laris Bug. Rook a8. I gotta watch the file. The d5 square is a problem here. Maybe e6. b3. I'm gonna lose a pawn if I do that. I'm gonna lose a pawn if I don't do that. Not really. Alright, this is good. Quickly, we got 3 minutes left. Well, how many games left? Not so many. Oh, I see. It's like a mate or something. I understand. Guy's gonna mate me. Mate me from a lost position. It's fantastic. Okay, looks like we equalize against crazy opening, crazy opening. Check this out. Rook h4 he found here. Does that actually work? I mean, I can't believe that actually works, dude. Crazy opening going for the flag. These pawns look awful strong, man. It's a lot of pawns. Yeah, this is probably disaster for me. Cumb. Yeah, good game, man. Yeah, I still have one move left. To play king g2. Horrifying game. Queen f7, right? All right. Crazy opening. Well, yeah. Whatever, I don't know. Don't really have an idea what I should play here. I'm not worse, but I have no time. Kind of an issue. Rook d3 or something? No, that just allows a nasty trick. Rook e3. Yeah, some of these games are kind of backfiring on the clock. So knight f3. This is like only move now, h4. I'm gonna lose an exchange. This game is disgusting. I mean, black was totally lost, and now he's gonna win. That's really sick. Okay. Rook f7, d3. I like lose the game where I have the best position probably out of all of them. It's really stupid. Is this like lost 2 now or something? I don't think I can lose this. I know I can, but queen g5, rook g4. Maybe f6. Trap my own queen out there. It's like ridiculous. King h8. We're down to 3 minutes now. 2 minutes. Good, good. That's great. Perfect. Everybody can just flag me. John Frank down to 1 minute. G6, dude. Right, right. ILG. Alright, we're just hanging on. Unbelievable game. Not really looking like a real game. Okay. Wow. Where do I go here? Alright, we just wait and hang out and see what happens. Bishop takes b7, b3. Good luck if you try to win a pawn. Knight e1 check. King g1. Bishop b4, knight e5. 2 minutes. Vicious time pressure. I've got 6 games left. Queen d1. Okay, this one we got this one. That's going to help me a little bit. I'm in trouble in some of these other boards, though, here. Now, how am I not winning here? I'm winning here. We are winning here. All right, I saw it. Guitar player, going to take him out. This game was a disaster. Now, check it out. He plays e5. He doesn't take the exchange. He plays e5 first. That's even stronger. And this guy's got me, too. G7, or does he? Now this is John Frank took his time, man. The guy actually took his time. Unbelievable. Kudos to you, John. All right, what's going on here? Against Morphy Fisher. Feeling maybe I can hang on. B4. Now c3 check. It's got to be winning. Now he takes the exchange. And this is hopeless. We're going to lose that one to CUMB. Really, really gross game to lose. Okay. Rook d3. What's up? Queen takes h4, rook takes g7. I have bishop f8. White miscalculates something there. Or am I missing something? Oh, got this 93. Always got to be accurate. Now, crazy opening. I don't know if he's a friend or a foe, but you know, I guess I'm structurally better, but low on time, so I would offer a draw here. But he's got such a big time advantage. Rook a8 maybe? Laris bug. Also drew me the first time we played. But I made a move, but it didn't click. It didn't click. John Frank's super solid, man. Super solid. Playing well. Although I had bishop h3 there maybe. Bishop f8. Maybe ILG missed that. Man, this position is just grotesque. I could just resign. F4. Check this out. Anigimi. F4. Queen. Troll. Troll has less time. I have less time than Troll. Yes. No, that makes sense. I have a lot to do here. Now this ending, Could be fun. Knight d5. Knight d5. All right. What's up, man? No respect. Guitar player not resigning. All right. Oh, you want that? Okay. No, no, no. A3. I don't think I can avoid the exchange here. This ending could be fun. Really, no losing chances. F6. Maybe we play knight g6 here. Try for more. Against Satis Troll, he's never made a draw. What am I doing? Going after his last pawn. If I can break through if I play b4. I don't know if that's a win or not. Well, he took. He did that. What's up with that, man? Take, take. All right. Dude, you're seriously scaring me. E5. Queen G5. Queen G7. F5. Takes. Rook takes. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Right. We're down on time. Oh, this looks like hopeless. 1 minute. But dude, you see, this shouldn't happen by 8 o'clock like I'm flagging. Multiple boards. Not even 8 o'clock, it's like 7:40. Rook takes e3, rook takes... Doesn't work. Alright. I don't know, maybe rook takes was better there. E5. I think he's going for it. Rook takes c1, take, take. This looks sort of hopeless, doesn't it? That's kind of taking up all my time. Actually, that game is pretty big waste of time for me. Should probably just resign, save myself the headache of costing myself time on the other boards. Fine, you don't have to resign, dude. I'll finish you off. It's no problem. Alright, dude. CUMB. Draw for a cent. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to resign. Alright. That's like wasting my time. We lost one. And then this frightening game here. I want to bring this rook in. Like everything's with tempo there. Look at this guy. Jeez. He's got everything protected. Classic position. Like a Tarash. I mean, what am I trying to say? Classic position like a Tartakova Queen's Gambit. I don't know what to do here against Troll. Looks like he's equalized. What's this about? Lonely Wolf panicking. With b4, what? What's that? How can he do that? Queen h5. Against Morphy-Tal Fischer. We're hanging on. Take c8, rook takes c8. Alright, crazy opening. Looks pretty equal against Laris Bug. Now we have this knight e4 move, which is a blunder. Wow. Not too many blunders from you guys. Alright, queen takes. There's been a few. Somebody hung a piece pretty early on in one game. Got to take with the h-pawn. So we're a little better against Morphy-Tal Fischer, though I don't know that it's enough to do anything. Oh, I get it. A Morphy-Tal Fischer with a tactical trick. Oh, that's cute, dude. Back rank. Solves all your problems. Understand now. No time. I don't know about that move. H5's kind of risky. But John Frank took his time. Takes on d6. I must take on d6. Against Royal Python, I was a little worried for a while, but maybe we're okay. Not sure about this. Ooh, don't make a stupid move, me. Rook h1, rook c1. Yeah, I don't know if I have real winning chances there. I'm up a pawn, but it's like really bad structure. A knight f5 and wins. Never did get knight f5 in. Bishop a6 back again. It's kind of a risky move. He resigned. Queen takes h5. What happened? Nagimi did the craziness. He did queen takes h5. Gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, whatever. f5 I don't really like, troll. Looks kind of weird. I was afraid of e5. Not sure if you could play it or not. Pinned myself. Thought I was better and I could have played bishop takes e6. Now I've like pinned myself. Seriously? Man, you gotta be kidding me. I'd like to get this knight f5 and wins game like heads up, because I think I have chances to win that. But it would help to have plenty of time. Check this out, guys. Very weird position. I gotta sack my queen. Anigimi. c4. So what do I do now? Like rook b8 or something? Well, we're a little low on time to be having deep thoughts about positions. We dropped one game so far. Is this a good idea to bring my king to the center, maybe? I'm not even sure this was a good idea. I mean, probably I'm not going to win that. Rook f7. go into a rook ending? Or like equal pawns? Is this like a joke or something? I should just take? Let him have my whole structure? I don't think so. G5. All right, let's try to keep it a little complicated. Need a back rank issue there. King H6. What do I got? 3 games? Is that all? How many games is that? 6 games? There's still 6 games. Thank God. It's a lot of games, dude. Crazy opening. Wow, bishop f7. How did you find that, man? Laris bug. All right. Knight G5 from Troll. What are you doing, Troll? B6. Some kind of computer zugzwang over there. And this has to be good. I have C4. He's got knight H5. It's not healthy for white. This is kind of tricky. I don't think I won bishop ending. Man, Troll. Troll playing like God today. Hanging on like a genius. Got nothing on you, Troll. Maybe knight G6? Knight G6. That's a bad idea if there's ever been one. I just have to go back. Oh. Trying to hang. Yeah, check this position out, guys. Queen sacrifice. followed by that. Alright, well, I don't know who's even better here, or what's going on with my game with Morphy-Tal Fischer. I'm not better anymore, dude, so if you want to draw, that's fine by me. If not, it's also fine by me. It's weird, like in normal chess, you have to like offer a draw with your move, but here you have to like make your move before offering a draw, which is odd, you know. Against Lonely Wolf, looks like I'm not going to win that. Yeah. Morphy-Tal Fischer looks equal. Bishop A2. Alright, this has got to be mate. This one's got to be mate. We lost one, probably two. Yeah. This game bothers me a little bit, dude. Bothers me a little bit. Little strange. Alright. Bishop D4 check. We're slightly better, but probably not enough to win there. Lonely Wolf offers a draw. I'm totally not winning anymore. Fine by me. Yeah, this is winning. ILG had me worried for a while there. Thought I was like better against Morphy-Tal Fischer, but I'm not. I mean, I don't think I'm better. Offers a draw, right? And this one was kind of a tough game all the way through. So it looks very difficult to make progress. Looks very difficult to make progress. Did I say that? That sounds okay, right? We have a better structure. We could play it out a little bit. Now we're down to like 3 boards. 5 boards. Still have 5 boards. Okay, it's going to be 4 in a minute. 94. 94. Okay. Guys, we have about 10 minutes left for the Simul. This is really a draw, I think. Royal Python. A lot of draws at the end here, but these games are kind of what they are. I don't know how I'm going to win that close Sicilian. This one's probably the most interesting of the bunch. Take toward the center with a strange pawn structure. Satis Troll is fighting for his first draw ever in any game against me. We lost a weird game, man, where the guy sacked his queen for this forced winning endgame. It's pretty disturbing. I don't know about that. D5 pawn. This one, I think, is awful close to winning for me. Man. How am I going to win this, though? Create a passed pawn. Play e6. Alright, we're going to try, but I don't know. No guarantees. Satis Troll. what our score is. We got a whole bunch of wins, 2 losses, 4 or 5 draws. I have an idea. It's always a bad sign. Always a bad sign we get ideas. The baddest troll. Larisbug and NF5 wins. NF5, does F5 win for me? Would be ironic, wouldn't it? Does F5 win? F5 takes, knight d3. King somewhere, knight g6, check, king somewhere. Man, that looks awful interesting. Takes, knight d3. Any move. Well, we could try it, right? And F5 wins. How about just F5 wins? I don't know how else to make progress there. Crazy opening. Play e6. I don't think e6 is enough. This probably isn't enough too, but it's worth a shot. TB. TB1Q. Are you Hungarian, TB? Looks like Saddest Troll is gonna hang on, man. Petition of position. His crazy opening is looking like a draw. What's up? Larisbug. Yeah, let's go back. So crazy opening had me under pressure, but he never was really like clearly better. What's up, man? Where's my board? Whoa. Where's my board? Where's my Simul? Where's my Simul, dude? What? F4. Holy crap. All right. You guys are coming up with the unexpected moves. Saddest Troll. How am I supposed to take you out here, man? If you play this good. How am I going to keep the zeros coming? TB says he's a big fan of you and your chess lecture team. Thanks, man. I'm glad you could find us here. E5. Well, I don't really have a choice about this matter. Missed that one. It's not dangerous, but it does force quite the simplification. So, crazy opening we drew, and we got these 2 left. Troll on the verge of his first draw. Can't believe it. You've never had a draw before. And then Larisbug. I have to finish in like 5 minutes, guys. Larisbug's 1986. It was a good year. How do I get out of the stupid pin I'm in here? Troll shouldn't lose this. He should not lose this. Very solid position. This also tastes like a draw, but one try is kind of interesting. Probably a good try to lose. Bishop f2. Can I claim victory because my Centipon loss was lower than mine? That's a new kind of chess, man. Saddest Troll. Yeah, I think the computers are going to dominate in that form of chess. Saddest Troll, don't lose on time. We still got something here? Do we have something here? Not really. Saddest Troll's really played like perfectly this game. F4. Where's that game? Gone. Wait a minute, where did that game go? Where's my other game? What happened? Guys, tell me what happened. I knew this must have been a blunder. Where did my other game go where the guy played F4 and I took it? You guys tell me? Did he just did I resign by accident or something, or what happened to that game? Seriously. I'm not understanding. That was like a tense ending. You have no idea. Just resigned? Is that possible? Man, saddest troll, dude. You really outdid yourself this game. If I'm going to lose a pawn, at least it's going to be a doubled pawn, I guess. He resigned. Splundered here against Larisbug. May still be holdable. What was that? Bishop d5. Wow. I don't know why he resigned. I mean, it wasn't over, was it? Some interesting games. Fantastic queen sacrifice games. Hard to believe. That guy. Now, saddest troll, you lost a pawn now. Why did you do that? Just to gain some time on the clock. Now I might actually be winning. Probably am. Crazy opening welcome, man. Who are you? Do I know you? I spoke now with knight with that move. The feeling I should hold this. We're active enough to hold on here. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Don't forget to check out my YouTube videos. Video chess training on YouTube. Did our best here today. Pretty tough group. Troll. Now he's really racking up the time. Larisbug, at least I was heads up. Lost a pawn, but I gave it back with a doubled pawn. I think I have a good chance. This should be a draw. Actually, the pawns are really compact, and that doubled pawn, I think I probably win it back by force, in fact. This should end in a draw. Alright, now c6. Really should unpin my king. But if I do so, yeah, king f3. Alright, not toward the center, but Stay near my knight. Avoid getting doubled pawns. Pulukov says, hi from Russia, man. Welcome. Alright. Now what? How do we do this? He offered me a draw. All right, Larisbug. Thank you for the draw. It might have been a little difficult to work it out, but I think it should probably be a draw with the doubled pawns. Thank you for the game. And Saddest Troll, this is not the first time Saddest Troll has been down to the last game. But don't make fun of his score. He fights. He doesn't try to win on time, and you know he really wants to learn from the game. So don't criticize his score. He's a good sport, and I'm sure that he could have won some games already if he wanted to play for time, but doesn't do so. All right, King F3. Too much pressure for you. Resign. Yeah, well, you just freaked out with E5 check, I guess. You gave me a pawn, or what was it? Yeah, E5, no reason to play that. Or later. What was it? You played, which move? Bishop takes D5. Rook H D1. Where did we go wrong here? Oh, you played Bishop D5, but there's no reason to play Bishop D5. Just trade rooks. You think I'm better here? I don't even have a threat. Maybe Rook D6. You can even take on F4. Not in this position, but no, this should have been a draw. Good game, Troll. You'll make fun of his score. My score isn't much better. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you on Monday tomorrow at 10 a.m. CET. And if you guys are interested in lessons or training, I'm always looking for students. So give me an email at videochesstrainer@gmail.com. And again, 10 a.m. tomorrow, every day, Monday to Friday. We're on Lee Chess at Sparklehorst. This is Central European time I'm talking about. So check out my videos on video chess training. And congratulations to you guys. A couple of you guys beat me. Lots of draws. Good games tonight. And we will see you later. Bye-bye.